Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Classical with Sudarshan. So today we're going to be learning the 1 in 60 rule, and usually people do this in the air navigation units, whether it be at their ground school or just self-study from the ground up. So I'm doing this because a lot of people actually seem to have problems with it, and a few people have requested that I actually do this video. This is going to be the second edition of the video, since the last one I made I felt was not up to par. So let's get right to it. So what the rule actually says is that if a pilot has traveled 60 miles from point A to point B with a 1 degree error in their heading, there will be a 1 mile error in their track. Okay? So what I'm going to tell you right now is that this unit right here, it does not matter whether it's miles, whether it's kilometers, whether it's meters for that sake. It can be anything. It's just the actual numbers, the numbers that matter. So you can see where the 1 in 60 rule got its name. 1 mile in 60 miles per 1 degree error. So let's get right to it. So for example, I'll give you a bit more relatable and relatable version of the 1 in 60 rule, if you don't completely understand that. So here's point A, and here's point B. Let's assume this is Toronto, this is Montreal. There's a hypothetical distance of 60 kilometers between Toronto and Montreal, and a pilot is trying to travel this distance. Now, while actually traveling to Montreal, he makes a 1 degree error in his calculations. So what the 1 in 60 rule says is that he will be 1 kilometer, let's say, to the north of Montreal. He'll be off his track. And that's what the 1 in 60 rule is. Okay? So let's get right on to an example. So a pilot is flying a leg of 120 miles. 120 miles. Okay? And after traveling 60 miles, approximately there, 60, he is 2 miles off track. So he's 2 miles off track here, 2 miles off track. What correction is needed for him to reach his destination? Okay, so let's just review what the 1 in 60 rule said. It said that for every degree of error in a 60-mile path, you'll be 1 mile off your intended destination. Okay, over here it says that, okay, so here we have how much we're off our destination. Here we have our distance. So what do we need? We need our degree of we need our error degree. So we have our 60, and that's state standard, but our error of our actual destination changed. It's now 2 miles. So then what needs to change? Our angle needs to change. Okay, so what will it be then? So for every 60 miles, if you're 1 mile off track per 1 degree, if you're 2 miles off track, then what degree would it be for 60 miles? Well, I guess it would be 2 degrees. Okay, so 2 degrees. So that's what's needed to go parallel the track. Okay, so now we actually need to go back to point B. And to point B, we have 60 miles left. We need to get back to 2 miles, and we have 60 miles left. Wouldn't it be the same calculation? Well, if you need to see and review the calculation, then go back in time, and you can just review it, because that's the magic of YouTube. Okay, so we need another 2 degrees over here, which means we need to make a correction of 2 degrees plus 2 degrees. 4 degree correction. So that's the solution. The pilot needs to correct it by changing its heading to 4 degrees towards the destination. So you can do this through logic, the way I did it. Logic. Or you can go ahead and try it through algebra, but that'll be explained in the next few videos. Till then, keep on flying, and thanks for watching. And just one final note, please comment if you have any more questions regarding aviation topics, as I'm more than happy to do them for you. Thank you very much for watching.